Good morning, friends. I am Rajendra Kumar from RK and Friends channel. This is your channel. Again, this video is also dedicated to my Union Bank friends who are appearing for promotion test on 24th. Friends, last time I have dealt about the objectives of credit policy, and while framing the credit policy, what are the things to be considered, economy and other things. Friends, I know this is very difficult for you and for me also, because the other parts actually, this is part 1 actually. Our bank has given promo video to the weaker sections. That promo video, I think everybody is having promo videos. Promo video 1 deals with banking law and practice and different acts. Promo video 2 deals with products or banking products. 3 is policy, especially credit policy and other policies. This credit policy is difficult, that's why I want to stress upon this credit policy only. Before going to the policy, I would like to tell everyone, from either you are appearing for a 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, subject is very important. If you just by heart the answers for the objective questions may appear like this, which is not true for this so and so subject, then it will be difficult for you. Unless you know the entire subject, which is right, which is wrong, you cannot know. Out of 4 answers, only 1 is wrong. Like that will be there. That's the reason, please learn subject, don't by heart the objective questions. Again, now I am coming again to the credit policy. Before actually the objectives, we know about objectives. Now to whom we are going to finance, who are our parties? No, the parties generally corporate and non-corporate. Non-corporate, individuals, sole proprietorship, partnership, etc. But corporate, private limited company, public limited company, trust, society, etc., etc., including limited liability partnership also comes under corporate. My dear friends, when we are going for to finance it, we should how to finance it. See, for individuals, what shall be taken? For partnership, definitely you have to take partnership deed. For companies, you have to take the certificate of incorporation. Again, articles of association, memorandum of association, these are all important. Certificate of incorporation, nothing but certificate is formed. Memorandum of association, the objectives will be there. Articles of association, how it will function, directors who will operate and other things. Everything you have to, when you are going to finance to the some certain things, it is a company, then you have to see all these things. Trust means trust deed. Society means bylaws. Like that you have to go on like this. With this, another actually our policy mentioned 4 important definitions. These 4 important definitions are very important, especially when we are dealing with the large crops. Subsidiary. Subsidiary means it is some control is with some parent organization. Previously our banks are also have subsidiaries like Gramina banks. Like that we can have, I think Union Bank of India, Hong Kong is our subsidiary. Subsidiary is like this. Then an associate. Associate is not a subsidiary, not a joint venture. We have the present entrepreneur is having some influence on the associate, but it is not our subsidiary, not a joint venture. We call it as associate, just like our friends, he is also our associate. Then joint venture we need not explain, it is our 2 or more parties if come together as entrepreneur, then it is a joint venture. Significant influence. Sometimes actually some entrepreneurs, I think suppose father is having one company and son is having another company, and wife and son is having another company. The father is having significant influence on that other company. That means father's company is having significant influence. Like that, significant influence will be there, but total control will be as per the law that son and his wife. Like that, it will be. It's not only I am telling one example. It's not like that. Significant influence means it's a broader these things. These 4 you have to remember it. One is subsidiary, second one is associate, third one is joint venture, and the 4th one is significant influence is there. Then our bank has have some different verticals. For the large corporate, we have large corporate vertical. For 150 crores and above, we have large corporate vertical. Large corporate vertical generally do business through IFBs. Industrial finance branches are having cities, all the major metropolitan cities, we have IFBs. Through these IFBs are under the direct control of large corporate vertical. Large corporate vertical deal with 150 crores and above. But if it is a group concern, even if it is 50 crores and also 50 crores, whatever it may be, already the large corporate is there, already the other group in the other entrepreneurs, but it is a group, comes under the other group is 50 crores, it has to be dealt by large corporate vertical. It is one group. Then mid corporate vertical deals with 50 crores from 150, because more than 150 will be dealt by large corporate vertical, and mid corporate vertical will deal 50 crores to 150 crores. Again group concept, if it is any group concern, even if 20 crores also, it will go to the mid corporate vertical. When we told about large corporate vertical, they will do business with IFBs, industrial finance branch. Mid corporate vertical generally do business with mid corporate branches. Though the mid corporate branches send proposal to MCB, but even 20 crores MSME proposals also mid corporate branches are doing it. Again large corporate vertical, they having separate some another wing is, that is financial institution group. Financial institution group generally deals with NBFC and microfinance institutions. For NBFC, the field functionaries are not having more than 20 crores. Discretionary boards are not having field functionaries, whether the regional head or the zonal head. That is the reason about 20 crores also should go to FIG, Financial Institution Group. It is almost under the control of LCB. Then CP and MSME. CP means credit policy. For all the credit policy, any clarification, everything, policy matters will be dealt by this group, this vertical. MSME, all other MSME loans will be dealt through business banking branches are there. And again SARL and MSME focused branches, some branches we will say that MSME focused branch, SARLs you know about it. And these are all why we just divide into large corporate, mid corporate vertical, CP and MSME, and again retail business development, RBD. Retail business development will do business through ULPs, and again RABD is also having US case, Union Samruddhi Kendra, not Kisan Kendra, Union Samruddhi Kendra. These are all why we are doing all this thing is for the quality credit. Quality is required. These are some professionals, expertise is there in a different field. The ULP is having expertise in the retail. Similarly, SARL is having expertise in the MSME. Like that, these people are expertise in they are having knowledge about processing and other things, and the quality will be there. At the same time, TAT. Do you know about the TAT? Turn around time. All the banks, in the last time we told you, we are under the excellent and this is very, very competition, and we should have the TAT is more important, turnaround time. If you take days together, then the people will not, the borrowers will not come to you. That is the reason we need quick TAT time, quick turn time, that is turnaround time. If you have the expertise, it will be very easy for us to process it, to reduce the turnaround time. The ULPs, we told you, Union Loan Point, they will focus on only retail. The sales and marketing for housing and other vehicles, they will focus on it. Again RABD, this is Union Samruddhi Kendra, they will focus on especially agriculture and SIG, crop loans and other things. Even they have to do the retails also. Again financial inclusion, one more department is there. The financial inclusion department, they will take care of the OD to PMJDY and other these things. And finally this important thing is which all the officers should know, and especially people who are going for the promotion, especially 3 to 4, they should know about it. Trust areas. The trust areas where we can easily finance, where we should focus. Actually the CRISIL rating is 1 to 10. 1 is extremely negative, or 10 is highly positive. Generally, our bank prefers from 6 to CRISIL rating from 6 to 10. Above 6, above 6 is a good accounts. These industries are very good, and we can give much importance to these areas without any second thought. These industries I will just read out because this is very important. I think one or two questions may come in these trust areas and low priority areas. This will come out. That's why I would like to read the industries. Priority sector with emphasis on agriculture, including microfinance. This is very trust area, and export is very trust area. Retail finance is very important. Micro and small entrepreneurs, MSME, this is important. And medium enterprise, including MSE and medium enterprise, trade, service sector like tourism, health and transportation, food processing units, including branded foods, biotech, fast moving consumer goods, including cosmetics, toiletries, oral care, soaps, detergents, channel financing, advance against warehouse receipts, to farmers and traders, non-conventional renewable energy including biomass, solar and wind energy, integrated textile mills, garment manufacturing, paints, varnishes, and healthcare and affordable housing. These are the trust areas. If you are a book, just you please note down and by heart it. These are the trust areas. Nothing wrong if you by heart these areas. Once and twice if you read it, that's good, or listen it. Some areas are stable areas. These stable areas is not that much important, but that doesn't mean it's low, not low priority also. It is basing on the case by case, we can go ahead for financing it. What are those industries? I will read these names also. Cement, non-banking finance institutions, microfinance, and real estate including finance to housing projects, big housing projects. Commercial space also, it is a stable finance. Capital market, software, auto ancillaries, carbon credit, integrated sugar mills, petroleum refineries, pharmaceuticals, breweries, distilleries, rent receivable finance, engineering, equipments, etc., aluminum, equipment financing, chemicals, finance to road sector, hybrid projects, etc. Project award to NHAI, government others based on EPC. Rice mills, NHAI also we need not, it is a stable area. Then it is very important, low priority. Low priority, everybody should know about it. Low priority does not mean it is a band. It is low priority means bank is cautioning while financing to these industries, you should have some caution. Strict scrutiny is important, and the borrower's capability and capacity also we should think about it. These are, again I will read it, this is also important, you should by heart it. Iron and steel, naphtha, fuel oil, plastic, manufacturing of plastic, and refractors, solvent oil, vegetable oil and vanaspati, newsprint paper, telecom cables, spinning cotton, steel intermediates including pig iron, sponge iron, etc., diamond cut and polish, multiplexes and malls, gems and jewelry, manufacturing of steel alloys, steel flat, sugar industries, standalone sugar industries, airline services and film production, financing of state electricity board. Generally we think state electricity board is safe, but as per our bank policy, loan policy, is a low priority. Iron ore mining, finance to road sector, hybrid projects, and oil and gas exploration, shipping industry, generation of power. Generation of power, already we have thrust area. We told that conventional renewable energy is a thrust area, but here thermal and gas based is low priority. There are some exemption for this low priority. If any project, given up to 5 crores for the priority sector, will not come under low priority. Up to 5 crore given to priority sector will not come under low priority. Though these industries, whatever I read for the low priority, though it will come under this section, up to 5 crores for the priority sector can be given without any these things. The exemption, it is exemption. Up to 25 crores schematic lending. So government may announce schemes now and then. At that time, if it is schematic lending up to 25 crores, is exempted from this low priority. One more important thing is TREDS. TREDS is trade receivables discounting system for especially MSME, to encourage MSME sector. This MSME sector, these industries will supply something to the corporate. When the corporate they are supplying, corporate they will accept it. Then the financer, the third party, he will finance it basing on these two parties. Somebody will supply, somebody will buy. That is, corporate will buy generally. This all, everything is on the online process. Online, some website is there. Basing on the website, it is recorded. Corporate has to pay. This is bill is already supplied. Goods are supplied. Corporate is accepting that is supplied. The bill is accepted. Then it will be discounted by the financer. It will also be exempted from the low priority. These are the exemption. Now I think with this, this video can be stopped. My dear friends, this time is very short. It is only hardly, and today is already 9th, another hardly for 14 days, maximum 14 days. You have to prepare out, and day and night you have to reach, and again every day I will come out with the loan policy, because now today we have dealt with only 2-3 points. What are the parties, and then what are our verticals which are dealing with the different loans, and then where are the trust areas, stable area and low priority. These are the things we dealt today. I hope if you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you, friends.